Hi there everyone, and today I have a massive chess game to show you. So in this game we have Vladimir Kramnik with the white pieces and his opponent Veselin Topalov, super chess grandmaster from Bulgaria. And of course Kramnik was the 14th official world chess champion. So this is an incredible chess game. This game was played in 2008 in a chess tournament, a rapid chess game. So this tournament happened in Nice, France, Amber Chess Tournament 2008, rapid chess tournament. So Vladimir Kramnik starts the game with d4, and we have the king's Indian defense, pawn up and knight to f3, castling bishop to e2, e5, charging to the center, castling knight to a6, bishop to e3, knight to g6, defending bishop, defending queen, rook over, and so targeting here, bishop takes and liberating the bishop. So I want to skip these moves and went to the critical moment of this chess game. Rook takes, bishop to f1, knight in, queen takes, knight takes, exchanging material, f5, but this pin is going to be quite annoying for Topalov. So knight back, and if knight takes knight, we can even capture back with the pawn, and this knight is going to be pinned. So you can see that this e-file is looking a little bit annoying for Topalov. Bishop to f4, attacking the knight, knight to d7. So knight takes knight, bishop takes, and then bishop takes, and pawn up is possible. So but then maybe queen checks. So it is not clear, but we have knight back, queen takes, bishop takes, rook over, and then capturing, and knight in, queen to b6. Now it looks annoying for black a little bit because of bishop to d6, I believe, forking the knight and the rook, and you can't take the bishop with the knight because the knight is pinned. So this pin is looking a little bit annoying for Veselin Topalov. So this is why, maybe this is why we have rook to f7, and then knight is getting in. So in this rapid game, we can say that white is slightly better. And now after knight to g5, it looks like this is quite uncomfortable for black. So attacking the rook, f3 is also possible as the knight is pinned. Well, Topalov wanted to extricate himself, and he played rook to b7. Actually, in this position, rook to d7, or actually even rook to e7 should have been considered. But rook to b7 is actually not a good move. On the surface, it looks okay because maybe Topalov was expecting something like queen to a5, rook takes rook, and then knight takes. And the knight is not pinned anymore after exchanging the rooks. Kramnik played queen takes on b7, sacrificing the queen, and in this rapid chess game Topalov was not expecting this. Knight takes on b7, rook takes on b7, and we see king to g8. Okay, knight check was coming. It looks annoying. And then c5, a very good move by Kramnik. Bishop to c4 is next. So checking the king and liberating the bishop. h6 and then check, and Topalov played king to h8. Well, he didn't want to play king to f8. He didn't like this move. Why he didn't like this move? Because of knight to h7 checkmate. This is why. Okay, so bishop check, and it looks annoying, and it is white to move. What would you do? Now maybe checking the king comes to mind. But maybe hiding the king then. White has a very strong move in this position. So if I give you a few seconds, can you guess the next move of Vladimir Kramnik? He played an amazing move. Okay, did you see that move? Actually, not everyone maybe can see the next move of white, but it's also not rocket science. Watch carefully. There's a very strong move actually, and I think after that move defending is not so easy. Did you see the move? Well, Kramnik played bishop to e5. And this move is a killer move. And if you did find this move, then well done. And actually in here, because of the light square bishop occupying on g8 and also because of the knight occupying on h7, bishop takes bishop is going to be checkmate. The rook is going to support the bishop. And what is defending the bishop and the knight? Well, Kramnik made his calculations very carefully. In the real game, we have h takes on g5 by Topalov. And if capturing the bishop with the bishop, it is very simple. Rook to h7, that's checkmate. And if queen takes, this is not going to work because of knight to f7, forking the king and the queen, and the bishop is pinned. So white is a rook up, and this is all over. White is winning. The bishop is also pinned. And if something like knight to f6, then knight to e6 is extremely strong, attacking the bishop, and actually there is no good defense. Because if you move the bishop, then we have check, and this is all over. Actually, this is easily winning for white. So if black can play queen to f8, but then bishop takes, queen takes, rook takes, king takes, and then knight takes, and basically white is a piece and 2 pawns up, easily winning for white. So bishop to e5 is most definitely a killer move. But in the real chess game, we have pawn takes knight, but then bishop takes, only move, and then bishop to f8, and there are not so many safe squares for the king. The only move, besides blocking with the rook or with the queen, but that doesn't make any sense. And then bishop to e7 is one another extremely strong move by Vladimir Kramnik. And now, I'm going to tell you one thing. Only the knight is defending the checkmate threat. If it was not for this knight, bishop to f6 is going to be checkmate. So you can also see, once again, in this chess game, you can see the power of the bishop pair in this chess game perfectly. The perfect teamwork and the coordination of the bishops, but the knight is defending on f6. Well, this is a very difficult position, so Topalov played rook to b8, but here comes a hammer blow by Vladimir Kramnik. What would you do? Did you see white's next move? Actually, that's a hammer blow. Can you see a hammer blow in this position for white? Well, that is rook takes knight, a beautiful defender elimination move by Vladimir Kramnik. And after this move, Topalov resigned. Nothing works because if capturing the rook, checkmate, checkmating with the two bishops. And after rook takes knight, if rook takes rook, what else? Then bishop to f6. If king to h7, then capturing the queen. Rook to h8 is going to be checkmate, and there is no sensible defense. Rook to g7, but then bishop takes rook, it's all over. And basically this is checkmate. Rook takes, bishop to f6, and if rook to g7, then rook takes queen, and the rook is pinned. It's game over for black. And did you see, I wonder, did you see bishop to e5? This was the killer move by Vladimir Kramnik. And if you did see this move, then well done. Nothing works. And after rook takes on e4, black resigned. And thank you so much for watching. Topalov resigned, a beautiful defender elimination move. And I hope to see you next time. Take care and bye-bye.